your best bet with Dark Flan is to inflict armor break on it. Yes, I did make it out to be much more of a pain in the ass to deal with than what I just made him out to be, but sometimes Dark Flan just does not want to fucking cooperate. I mean, I have so many bad memories of trying to catch 10 of those bastards. If you can get armor break on it as soon as possible, you should in turn be okay. But the fact still stands, it's a pain in the ass to get it. You know what? I think I missed a couple battles. Shit. Oh well. Second. Okay. Done. So we got another gagazet puzzle here, if it'll let me continue onwards. Okay. These guys aren't all that hard to catch. If you attack them 3 times, basically, when it charges, attack it again, it'll charge again, attack it again, it will unleash another attack, or a different attack. It's not that bad to deal with, but, you know what, whatever. Alright, so... second trial of gagazet. Hit the 3 panels simultaneously. Check each size before you choose to send someone in. I believe we want Riku on that one, Titus on this one, and Waka automatically defaults to that one, which has completed it. Turn around, and we can get a treasure chest. Okay. Down by 2 is 3. Down by 1 is 8. Alright. These guys aren't all that hard to deal with, especially if you've got Death Strike. Heck, even Death Touch would be useful in these situations, but at the moment we don't have a way to customize Death Touch. Instead, we pick up a Fortune Sphere. Okay. 7 and 1. I said 1. I mean, it's like I said, I will do most of the, especially going back to the earlier areas to catch 10 of every enemy in the game, I will be doing that grinding off-screen, because really, until the very end of the game, there's no point in you going back just to get the, There is a point a little bit later on to go back to the previous areas and talk to the Faith, but beyond that, for the most part, there really is no point in going back to previous areas, other than to pick up what enemies you are missing from the monster arena. Well, Splasher's down to 2, Maul Spike is down to 0. Oops. I'll just go on an all-out attack. It's not like Splashers are gonna get a chance to get their 2 cents in. Well, now we've got access to the exit. However, before we go up there, we want to take care of something else first. And another Dark Flame. Wonderful! Well, we know what to do, viewers. Armor break. Where we can now just do normal damage. There is a updated version of the Dark Flame. I don't remember what that version is called. It's one of the MonsterCon. No, one of the originals. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's one of the originals. Anyways, like I was saying, there's a much worse version of the Dark Flame about. Ooh, a behemoth. Give me a second. Behemoths are interesting. Whenever you kill the behemoth and you don't use a capture type weapon to capture it, it'll have a chance of casting a very powerful spell called Meteor. The Behemoth King has a even higher chance, like a guaranteed chance of casting Meteor upon death. Treasure chest, a return sphere, and a recovery ring, which I cannot equip onto Yuna quite yet. And what do we got? Another Dark Flame. Okay.
As you wish.
So yeah, like I said, dealing with the Dark Flame isn't as terrible as I made it out to be. That was just a little bit of acting, viewers. But if you don't know about the armor break trick, it can be really, really annoying to catch 10 of them. When I first played this game, oh my god, it took me so long to catch 10 of those Dark Flames. So, 1 Grendel and 1 Airman. Still haven't got any Mandragora, if I remember right. I know I've fought a couple, but haven't caught any. For those who couldn't guess, Mandragora are basically the palette swap / updated version of the Ochu. Pep Talk. Now that's an interesting one. It is an arbor for Waka there that gives Null almost everything. Though if I'm going to go for SOS Null stuff, I'm going to customize it onto my own armor. Speaking of which, I may as... okay, yeah, here we go. But if I'm going to go Null stuff, I'd prefer to actually customize better stuff onto it, like, oh, say, auto haste, or, oh, say, fire, water, lightning, and ice eaters. I've already got enough for a fire eater, though. That's interesting. So yeah, that's just something interesting to keep in mind. I'll go in and just re-equip the yellow shield, because may as well. Oh, another behemoth. Down to 8 for those. Alright. Bye-bye. Or not. Heave. Send us flying, and deal a lot of damage. Pretty nasty attack, but for the most part, you shouldn't have to worry about it. When I say don't worry, viewers, I mean don't worry. So don't you worry. Or do I have to get my Skyrim character to come to your house and stab you in the butt? That is an unpleasant experience for you, viewers. I am 62% sure of it. And another behemoth. Down to 7 then. With a Thundara. All in all, I'm actually not a huge fan of the proof armors. If I'm going to be going for any, elemental proof armors, if I'm going to be going for an elemental defense, I would much more prefer to have a elemental absorption on it. And so we've caught our first Mandragora. That was an odd hiccup. And only one of them at that. Whatever, dude. Alright, so onwards. And getting caught on a wall. Now, if y'all couldn't tell, this area is pretty much the big enemy area. On the path up to Mount Gagazet, you had small enemies occasionally running into a enemy setup with a Bashura, but beyond that, you won't be able to run into any of the big enemies such as Airmen, Darkflan, Mandragora. You know, the big enemies. Darkflan and Behemoth, by the way, can be captured not only in here, but also the road to Xanarkand. In fact, if you're grinding for just Behemoth and Darkflans, I would suggest trying to just make a run through of Xanarkand. Or run through to Xanarkand. They only appear here and the road to Xanarkand. That's it, viewers.
upon